Hey, what's going on, guys? We are in this hotel in Las Vegas. Uh, wrong. In Los Angeles because it's my last night here. I ended up staying an extra day. I just wanted to go to Los Angeles for one day, but turns out I stayed an extra day because of like crazy shit that happened, and I kind of want to tell you about it, but it's very difficult since it's just so crazy. Okay. This is gonna be a no holds video, because it is too fucked. Okay, so I just want to tell you guys the story of what happened in the last few days. Okay, so when I got to LAX airport, I was, um, and yes, yesterday on my way to go back to Montreal, and I was chilling at the gate. So the gate was 23. I was at gate 23. I was chilling, and there was a bunch of other people, and my flight was in about like 10-20 minutes. So I get up. I asked the people at the desk, like, oh, can I board? Right? People were boarding. They were like, no, you can't board. I was like, okay, well, sure. So they say 10 minutes. I sit down, wait 10 minutes. I go back to the gate. They're like, oh no, the plane is full. So I'm like, wait a minute. That was like, what the fuck? So, but I don't care because they give me another ticket for the following day, which was fine because whatever. So I sit down, and suddenly I'm just hanging out, and suddenly like the people in front of me start going like, hey, and then I go, hey, like a normal human connection, just hey. And then the people right next to them, or like it was a couple. It was an Indian couple. So I said hey to the dude. So we kind of did like what's up, and then like he kind of like talked to his wife, and they started having a really good time. And then the wife kind of noticed me. I said hey, what's up? Just like human interaction, and we were all just hanging out, and everyone that I would like look at started saying hey, what's up? And I said, hey, what's up? And then I kept adding people, right? And so I had the Indian dude and his wife who are talking about whatever. And they don't stop talking. They're having a great time. And then I talk to someone else. I don't talk to someone else. I mean, I look at someone else, right? And that person looks back. And like, hey, what's up? Good vibes. I tend to do that with everyone where I just say hi and then to the next one, hey, and then they start doing. Then I kind of like nudge them to kind of do that to the next person, as in, like yo, why don't you just talk to your friend? That's a mental thought, like it's a mental like vibration that I'm just sending. Like, I'll just talk to your friend, right? I'm not saying it, and then I just remember what happens next. And then everyone starts talking. So everyone in my area is now like talking. It's like a party. Like they're just talking, having fun, laughing, craziness. And I'm traveling alone, right? So I'm just hanging out. I'm just seeing this. I'm having such a good time. And then suddenly they start like hyping me up. Okay, look, I'm telling you how I do this. They start hyping me up, right? I don't ask for that, right? I don't ask for that. I just go, like, keep talking to your friend. Don't talk to me. Like, talk to your friend. And then they notice me. And the next person noticed. And this person, and then next thing you know, everyone is like my best friend. So like, I start like kind of acting up. I start doing like faces and stuff. And then someone laughs. I start doing blah 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 blah. And then next thing you know, I'm standing on a chair. Well, before I do that, I'm literally just moving a little bit. I'm not really doing much. I'm not going like right. I'm not doing that. I'm just going like or nodding or no or yeah, right. And the guy in front of me kept saying like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And he says, "No, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm totally fine. How are you doing?" He's just a random guy. He's one of the first people I started like that I connected with. And he started saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And then something weird kind of happened. I started understanding what people wanted their environments to be. So let's say right now I have wings, I have like a light, I have my camera, and I have a hotel room, right? This whole setup here, I made that setup. My mom actually got this room. Okay, she bought me a room for the night, which is cool. So I was looking around, and no, not I was looking around. What the fuck? I was saying something. What I was saying is that this environment is exactly what I kind of want right now in my life, right? Camera in front of me, chicken wings, like I'm relaxing. It's late at night. I hear a plane. Super awesome, and and that's what I started realizing is that you can kind of create your environment like all the time, 24/7, no matter what. And I did that with people at the airport, okay? And I kept telling people to tell other people how to do exactly what I do, okay? So if you watch this video, you're fucked. It's too late. But it's okay. So what happens is that you literally talk to the next person, like your friend or whatever. But if you see a stranger, right? You see someone that like you wouldn't talk to, say what's up anyway, right? You don't have to make a big deal of it. It's weirder to go, whoa, don't look at me, than to go like, hey, don't look at me, right? Okay, you just do that, and then you tell them, hey, do that to someone else, okay? And I was able, and no, I couldn't film this because I have to be in the moment when it happens. If somebody else filmed it, like, cool, but I didn't see any cameras. Maybe in the security guard camera. Anyway, it gets really crazy, so stick to the end of the story. I can't make this up. So, literally everyone in the room started stopping and going in one beat. So they would move and stop, move and stop, move and stop. And guess who decided when it moved and stopped? Me. Me. I did it. I did it. Okay? I decided, and I told you exactly how I did it. Because I don't want this fucking burden. Okay? And I'll tell you about the burden in a sec. Okay, so the fucking people started understanding that this is how we communicate, right? We can create an environment automatically, instantly, if we tell other people through thought. Okay, this is the only crazy thing is like you have to use your thinking power. But it's like a conversation. It's like we're constantly in conversation all the time, all the time, all the time. And when you and then they started doing that to each other. So people started going like, stop, go, or like pick up your bag, or scratch your face, or blah, blah. And if you notice, the reason you scratch your face is because there's a scratch on your face. It just feels like that. But we as humans can share feelings, right? And it could be like right now I just got a pain in my neck. See, I don't know who fucking sent that, but like I don't want to have a pain in my neck, so it disappears. Okay, and that's the good part about this story. Is that it literally annihilates any sort of issue ever of humankind forever. So listen up to the end of this video, because this is the fucking video of the century. So people are stopping and going, which is, I'm not freaked out because I didn't do anything. Okay, I just said hi, and it happened. Okay, so I don't have any responsibility, and you shouldn't have any responsibility either. Okay, and I'll give you the trick, okay? The only way that you can maintain it is if you do the least possible for a long while, and then it's going to teach you how to do. Okay, how do you get motivated? I'm putting it all in this video, okay? I'm not making many videos on this shit. This is some powerful shit. I'm gonna name this powerful shit do not watch if you're a pussy. But you should watch it because, and I'm glad you're watching because it's very important for humankind because health and happiness are the most important thing ever. Okay, and that's why we do this. That's why we do this is because we want our health and humanity to go up. Okay, and this is how you do it from A to Z. Okay. If you think this is fucked up, it's too late. It's too late. Somebody in your circle is going to teach you this. So you better learn it first so you can actually control it. LA right now is fucked up. LA is fucked up right now. And I'm sorry. Okay? But I'm not because we're going in the right direction. So here's the thing. When we insult each other, right? We put each other down. We say fuck you or I don't like you, I hate you, you're ugly, all the negative things, okay? What we're doing as a collective is we're sending out hate to the next person. So let's say you're watching this and I say, fuck you, dude. Okay? I just sent you yes across whatever you want, or you got it. You got that fuck you. But it was weak because I don't really mean it. Okay? If I see someone and I really mean like she's ugly, and I say she, like, in my mind, okay, I don't say it. I say, oh, she's so ugly. Then that person is gonna feel shitty about themselves automatically if they're connected to my brainwaves. Okay, I know we're getting a little bit fucked up. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, the only thing I said was thought. Okay, brainwaves is just thought. Okay, so if I tell her like, oh, you're ugly, right? Then she gets that. You know, if she's not listening, then that's fine. She doesn't hear it. Okay, but most people are listening. Okay, in different countries, people listen more than other countries. So that person takes in the bad vibes and feels shitty about themselves. So what that person needs to do is to take those vibes, just the vibes, not the thought, and pass it on to someone else, like a good friend. Okay? So let's say Henrietta is the ugly hoe that's in front of me, and I find her really ugly. Instead of saying like, oh, I'm just not gonna look at her, or maybe she's like whatever. No, I'm thinking she's ugly as fuck. So first of all, that frees you. Okay, she's ugly as fuck. You're done. It's gone. Whatever bad vibe you have, gone. Then that person gets it, and then what she has to do is literally just think of her friend, right? A friend that tells her that she's pretty just the way she is. Maybe a boyfriend. Okay? And all she has to do is think of that guy instantly. Okay? And that's not difficult, because as soon as you start feeling shitty about something, just think of something good, right? But think of something good. There's so many good things. What do I think of? You think of a person that represents that good thing. So for me, I have a guy named, my friend Kareem. He's a doctor. So whenever I feel like I'm getting bad vibes from people, certain type of people, not all people, like I segment it like that. Like certain type of people, like the public, when the public gives me like shitty thoughts, I give it to him, okay? Because he's an academic and he cuts them. Okay, automatically, we don't have to control this. That's why we're free. We don't have to do anything. Okay, and back to the airport story, like it got really weird. Like the people on the intercom like started yelling freedom, a freedom, a freedom, a. Everybody was vibing. The whole airport was on fire. Not on real fire, you know what I mean? Like all the airport was like super into it. And all I did was literally connect two things. I would connect dwelling on bad vibes. Okay, so if you get a bad vibe, okay, everyone gets bad vibes. That's why you feel anxiety. That's why you feel all this shit. Okay, you feel stress at work because somebody threw something at you. Okay, it's real. Okay, it's like a spell. Okay, they throw something at you. If you dwell on it, it eats you up inside. See how it's kind of sounding familiar? It eats you up inside, but you don't really have to keep it. You don't have to keep it inside, but you can't just be like, just wishing it out, right? No, you have to throw it on someone else that can handle it. So let's say like I'm super attractive and I'm friends with Betty, and Betty is super ugly, okay? But I don't care if she's ugly or not. I think she's a good person. Okay, so we're friends. I'm friends with Betty. Fucking Duke says in his head, Betty, you're so fucking ugly, and kind of gives her like a look, right? Like ugh, you're ugly. Then Betty, instead of dwelling on like, oh, she's ugly, she can just think of me right away. Bah! And then it will instantly disappear. I promise you, it will instantly disappear. And then you'll think about the next thing. Okay? As soon as you dwell on any emotion, just think of me. Okay? A. Boom. Done. Okay? You will get a rush of whatever, okay? Because I set it up this way. So that's for vibes. If you get a bad vibe, just throw it. Okay. At first, you can do it physically. You can pretend you're doing like, right, but you don't really have to move your head. You can it could be automatic. And trust me, this is for this is for humankind. If everyone does this automatically, and I think we've done it already. That's why I'm putting this video out there, so nobody thinks somebody else fucking invented this shit, because I did. Fuck. Yeah, I'm fucking claiming this shit. Listen, yeah, and that's also another key. You have to listen. Okay, so, because it's kind of like, if you don't listen, then you're saved from this, but you're not saving yourself. The way to save yourself, I'm getting off track. Let's get back to the story that happened exactly how I'm telling you. I can't make this up. What the intercom, they started saying freedom and like, what the fuck, okay? So and anyway, so then to keep going, so then I start getting super excited. So next thing you know, I'm dancing on the chairs. I'm running around the airport, and yes, there are cops. Yes, there are security guards, and yes, they're all in on it. That's what's awesome. Everyone gets in on this, and we're all together in one group. I can feel you guys right now, and I know I'm not gonna put too much of that on video, okay? Because I know some people get freaked out by this. This is way too important, okay? The reason that we put hate out there is so that we can get better. If let's say Betty thinks that she's ugly, okay, and then she thinks of me automatically, and I don't think she's ugly, or I think she's ugly but I don't care, then she's automatically not gonna care about it because she thinks of me and the way that I think, right? I'm like sharing my part of my psyche to her, okay? And if you don't, just try it, okay? I'm talking to talk to you. If you don't think this is fucking useful, then just try it, okay? I'm telling you how to control minds in a safe way. So, yes, I trust literally everyone, even Trump, even North Korea, dude, everything. Okay, because of where I'm going with this. Because it only and also because it only works. It only works if you think back to me. Okay, which is the most selfish shit ever, right? It's like I want everyone to think of me all the time. But you'll know why, okay? Because as soon as you think of me, you'll think of this. Okay? And let's keep going. Okay? So in airport security, I get stopped by this security guard. Okay? He says, hey, like, where are you going? Right? With like a little smile on his face, like he knows something's going on. And I'm like, oh, I don't even remember what I said, actually. I said something. And then, like, he kind of just said something. And what we were saying didn't make sense at all. We were just kind of talking. And at some point, like, I'm so hyped up, I start making circles around him as we're talking. So he's there in the middle, talking like this way. And I'm going this whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm circling around him. And then at some point, I go to the customs because I'm at this point. I feel like I'm psychotic, but I'm completely sober. Like I had smoked like half a joint like hours before then. Maybe it triggered something, but I mean, it triggered the best thing in the world. So, and I'm completely sober right now, by the way. So then I went to the customs, and I tried to go through customs like the opposite way, with no bags. Like I had left my bags, or maybe I had a backpack. I don't remember if I had a backpack or if I'd left it there. But anyway, like let's pretend I had a backpack. I tried to go through customs the opposite way. And then like the security people, they just stopped me and they didn't like search me or anything. They just went like, "Hey, sir, what are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I don't remember what I said." And then next thing you know, they're saying, "Oh, just go back that way. Go have a seat." I'm like, "Okay." I go. That's it. And then it gets really freaky. Okay, so this was just like the airport, like the terminal, right? The 23 where I was. So I keep walking. I'm in the airport. And there's everyone like kind of waiting for their like to check in to give their boarding pass, right? And so there's a few people, right? There's a normal amount of people. And suddenly I get inspired to just like, once again, I'm not talking to anyone here. I'm just thinking good thoughts about people, okay? Yes, I'm going to do this. Look. Like, I just say like, oh, you're pretty. Oh, you're nice. Oh, that's how it starts, right? And then after you kind of get what they're saying back, right? Sometimes it's late, sometimes it's on point. And then when it's on point, it's right. You say it's now, inside, right away, instant. And then once you get that person is like on board with you. Okay, that's how you get real followers. Okay, we're all one at this point. Nobody can do this without me. So then there's then that person like now that she has like the truth or whatever, she feels awesome because I told you, as soon as you think of me or you say A or whatever, you feel awesome right away. You feel like a bah, because everyone that is connected to this fucking thing is giving everyone their best shit all the time. Okay, so let's say like I'm a good speaker. Okay, I'm not a good speaker, but I'm speaking pretty well right now because I'm channeling some fucker that I connected with. Okay, and that's why like if I sound like someone else or I sound like your favorite celebrity, then it's that don't see that was shit. Okay, you can't force this. So it takes a weight off your shoulder. Okay, so exactly. So I start talking to people, and then I say, but like, hey, and then when they answer, what I know they're gonna answer instantly, then I say yes. Okay, and I started saying that out loud. Yes, 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 yes. As I moved, I kept moving. I said yes, 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 and then that person would connect to the person next to them, right? To whoever their family or their friend that they were with. So boom, boom. So once they know the truth, the moment, then they pass on that moment to that. It's like, that was the moment. Because in the moment, you feel awesome, okay? And that's why I said, just say A. You'll get it right away. Just say A, boom, in, okay? No, A. And that person talks to that person, and they share the truth, and then they lose it. Okay, they lose it right away because they're not used to it. The only way to get it back is, like I said, to think of me. You just think of me automatically. Then boom. I won't stay in your mind. It's not like you say A and then you suddenly say Alex Mouland and you see my face. No. It's I'm in and out. Just a little boost. Pow. As fast as possible. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want to make this as fast as possible. Because if we slow it down, it hurts. Okay, and I have been through all the stages of hurt. The first stage sucked, and then the next stage was a bit less horrible, and less and less horrible the more people join. Okay, because the more we can help each other with our shit and with our non-shit. Okay, so here's the secret. So okay, I'm in the airport, I'm running around, and this is a fucking 100% fact. Okay, I can't make this up. Like, why the fuck would I sit here and lie? Right? A lie is truth. Truth is a lie. But this actually happened in real life. Okay? Or I imagined it, but I remember it in my real life. Okay? So either I'm psychotic, or you guessed it. Okay? And you can choose. You don't have to. Like I said, don't think of me, but I said you're fucked already. So, the next thing that happened is that everyone kind of just like, because at this point I'm skipping and dancing. I'm really putting on a show, not a violent show, not a crazy show. Obviously, I'm just in this hotel room at this point. But crazy things are about to happen in this story right now. Okay, so you're getting it. Yes, it works for anyway. So I'm in the airport, running and walking around, and I keep seeing like people staring at me, and everyone's just staring at me. Even the workers who are supposed to like take people's boarding passes and like fill in paperwork and give people boarding passes, take passports and give boarding passes. They stopped. Everyone stopped. And I just did my thing. I kept going around saying, right, yes. As soon as I felt the truth in people, I said yes. Because if you think about it, a lie is just the truth, like, later. It's like you think of the truth, then you wait a second to create a lie, and then you give that lie out. But if you just give the truth right away, first of all, it saves you pain, saves you thought. You stay in the now, and you unlock all the powers that I'm giving you right now. So, and that's why it's scary. That's why nobody is fucking doing it. But you're already doing it. It's too late. If you watch the end of this video, I'm gonna save you from it as well. So listen up. So I'm running around in this airport, and people are frozen, right? But they're not like, right? They're not like, they're just chilling, like everyone, because the main point of this, the only way this can work, is if you do at the less possible, do the least possible, don't do anything, okay? And as soon as it starts to hurt, you think of me, okay? and then you'll understand everything all the time. Boom, boom, boom. You'll know the future, you'll know the past, you'll know other people, you'll know the present, you'll know yourself. Okay? And then you'll understand that humankind is good. We're all good. Okay? When we insult each other, it's because low-key we know that that person is going to get above that. So when I say, let's say if I'm, you take this ugly example already. Okay? Helga, you're ugly as fuck. Elga feels ugly. Then she thinks of someone, or she just does it, that that she's not ugly. Like, no, I'm beautiful. Okay? So the ugliness becomes a beautiful, right? Ugly thought, beautiful thought. Instantly. Okay, if you dwell on the ugly thought, then the ugly thought gets bigger. But we're trying to destroy all negativity, all ugliness. Okay, and I'm telling you exactly how to do it. So you get that negative whatever, you pass it on to someone, or you just consider it done. You say, no, I'm pretty. Boom, move on to the next thing. Now the issue is when you can't move on. Okay, that's why you need people. That's why you think of other people. You think of someone you care about, okay? And that will automatically, like, you throw that to them. But the thing is that as soon as you throw the negative thought to someone you like, it could be your mom, your dad, doesn't matter, then it's converted into positive before then. So it makes them happy. If you're sad and you throw it on them, the act of you removing it in the instant will create happiness. And then that person will be happy because you thought of them, but they won't think of you. They won't know it's you. But you can also kind of figure it out with time and practice and whatever. And if you want to. Like, I kind of, like, me personally, I like knowing who I'm thinking of. And I know they're thinking about me back at the same time. And because it's kind of cool. I think it's fucking cool and awesome. But if you're just like, just you don't want to do it, then just think of anyone or just consider it done. Just go, done. It's done. Boom. Done. Whatever you're thinking. Done. Next. Done. Next. Done. Next. Done. Next, done, next. Okay, that's how you get creative. So you get rid of fear. Okay, so let's say you're fearful in a situation. Okay, and trust me, in the last few days, I've gotten like thrown on the wall by like fucking like 6 guys and yelled at and said that like they're gonna beat me up, and they didn't. Why? Because this is the hack of life I'm giving you right now. And by the way, this was Jake Paul's boys. I went to his fucking house. Fucking and his friends were not welcoming at all, but they're nice people and good people, and I trust them. It's weird, but you can do that at a certain stage. So in Calabasas. So what happened is at the airport, I said, yeah, so I'm rounding out all these people, right? All these people are like vibing out, right? They're all having a good time. They're all talking. They're all kind of looking at me, but they're all frozen. Nothing's happening. Nobody's like, there's no transactions going on. There's no boarding passes being given. And then they start getting more and more comfortable. I'm able to give them high fives. I start giving them high fives. And keep in mind, this is the whole airport, okay, including the intercoms. The intercoms saying, fucking incredible. Okay, I'm having the best time of my life. That's why I'm sharing this, because I want everyone to have the best time of their lives with me. Because if I'm alone, it hurts. It really does hurt. And I know people like Gary Vee, you know, they're okay to hold the load with me, right? And there's other people that they're okay to hold the load with me. Because I trust them, and if you trust me, then we're good. Okay? And to join this, you already joined it. So the people that are in the airport, they're just having a great time. And the way I know that this is not like just in my head is because, first of all, I'm running around like a maniac next to security guards and policemen. Do not get arrested. It's funny because in the story I get arrested, but like for no reason. Not while the cops are there. Like literally like hours later I get arrested. Okay, let me just tell you the story. It's fucking incredible. And so I'm at the airport, and you know where we put the conveyor belt where we put our check-in luggage, like we put our check-in luggage to kind of like you have carry-ons and then you have check-in luggage, right? You know that like conveyor belt thing that like moves, okay? It was stopped. Okay, it wasn't moving. Normally it's always moving. Okay, that was the first weird thing. Second weird thing is that people started saying, go on the conveyor belt. Go on the conveyor belt. And at that point, everyone's totally fucking like into what I'm doing. Like they're vibing. I'm putting on a show. I did like spins. No, I didn't do a spin. I put my finger up and I went like whoa, and I went like I don't know. This is stupid. And then I went on the fucking conveyor belt, and they let me. And then I walked across it. I just walked across it, and all these people, they just looked and did nothing. Nobody said anything. And then eventually, somebody said something. Okay? Which was like a relief, because before that, I was trying to connect with people. I was trying to say, like, hey, say something in a normal way, like totally normal. Like, I know how to act normal, right? Then, like I would do my thing, and then I would just, like, walk normally. New person walks in. I go, hey, how's it going? They walk straight. They don't look at me. Okay, that's when I started to think, what the fuck? Like, maybe this is a dream. It wasn't. I haven't woken up yet. It's fucked. Fucked up. Incredible. Stupid. Look, these guys would not talk to me. And sometimes I'd be like, miss, do you have the time? Like, or can you help me find something? And a normal person would be like, yeah, for sure, what's up? Right? Just like, nobody would talk to me. I would go to groups and say, hey guys, if I'm acting a little weird right now, if I'm acting a little weird, someone just say something. Just say anything. Just say something. That's all I said. If I'm acting a little bit weird right now, which I was, just say something. And none of them would say anything. They didn't say anything. And I was like, okay, so I'm not acting weird, right? Nobody's stopping me. And nobody's saying I'm acting weird. So I guess I'm acting normal. But next thing you know, I'm on a conveyor belt and fucking like running around like a fucking maniac while everyone's looking at me. I don't know. And I was conscious that I was acting like a fucking weirdo. That's why I thought it was a dream. Okay, so then which it wasn't, by the way. Like, it's a confirmed fact that it wasn't. So there's three guys. Okay, three guys that work at security kind of sit me down, and they go, hey, what's going on, man? And then when you're in this state, you always know what to say. Okay, and you'll learn what to say. Say nothing. Okay, that's what you have to say. And then if you say something, it's speaking from the heart. Okay, so your baseline is always say nothing, do nothing. Say nothing, do nothing. And your body will bring you where you need to go. Okay, you'll find your purpose. You'll be able to get the job you like, perform at maximum capacity. And I'm only saying this now because only the reals watched fucking 30 minutes of me talking, which is good. So congratulations, this is all the things you're gonna unlock. And when it gets really messed up, just don't forget to breathe. Because then it just takes it away. You just throw it on everyone else, and then they do it, right? And then they're connected, automatic. And okay, so these three guys. Okay, so they sit me down, right? I'm not in trouble, right? I should be in trouble, but I'm not. So I sit down, and they're just there, and they ask me a few questions, and then I answer. Then next thing you know, they just stop talking, and then I stop talking. We're just vibing, right? After all the shit I did, we're just vibing. Like, I didn't do anything wrong, right? We're just vibing, and then next thing you know, one of them walks away. I'm like, okay. The second one walks away. So there's just one guy left. There's one guy and me. I'm sitting down where the conveyor belts are. I'm sitting down where you slide your luggage, right? Not where there was a lineup like further. And I was sitting there, and with the guy, and we weren't saying anything because as soon as he said something, like, I wouldn't say anything unless I needed to, as in to answer a question or to. Actually, that would be the only thing. Only if I felt like I should say something. And he was doing the same thing. So we were just vibing. We were just there like, yeah, dope. Right? He didn't call the cops. The cops didn't arrest me. Okay? I don't know when they arrested me, but, like, it wasn't... Man, I don't even remember being arrested. Oh, I know why I got arrested. It has nothing to do with this. And I have no charges and no fees. Like, I did not pay 1 penny because of this when I got arrested. But I'll tell you that story in a bit. It's part of the story. It's fucking crazy, and it has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with what the fuck I did at the airport. Okay, it was some other shit. So I'm walking out, I walk out of the airport because I'm like, yo, everyone is in the moment in the airport. Everyone was in the moment, so I'm like, I need to get more people in the moment, right? Because when people are in the moment, they have the best time. People and people just have the best time. If I'm in the moment with you, which I am right now, then we're having a good time, right? And if I'm in face to face with someone, we're sharing the moment, right? So here's the thing: when you're part of this, it is not it doesn't hurt. Okay, it only hurts to get there. It hurts as much as you want it to. Okay, and I'll make sure to always be the highest. Okay, I will always be the one you can throw your shit to if you want. Okay, as the worst things I've already done. I've already killed myself in my mind many times. Okay, like horrible scenarios people thrown at me. Because when you hear them, and it's fucked. Okay, so you go slowly, and if you want to go fast, just do what I'm saying. But if you want to go to your pace, just think of me when you've had too much. Just say A or Alex. Just say that. Boom, it's done right away, instant. So, because we can't live in the instant. We're breathing the instant. Okay, so the instant doesn't really exist. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I know. It's scary. This is fucking scary, but I have to do it because, or else we're all gonna, like, okay. So here's the thing. I walk out of the airport, right, and I'm walking towards a hotel. So I get to a hotel, because I need a fucking hotel room, right? Because my flight just got canceled. I have a ticket for the next day, and my flight is canceled. So, no, my flight's not. I got refused to go into the plane, but I got another boarding pass for the next day. Okay, so everything makes sense. Like, okay, the bus was full, whatever. It's chill. So I'm outside right now, and I'm walking around, trying to get people to live in the moment, because at this point, airport is completely all together. They're moving together. Maybe not anymore, but those who remember that are doing it. They're moving. Like, if you've ever played Final Fantasy, let's go. If you ever played Final Fantasy, you know how everybody kind of moves, and then like the cutscene is like you click and then everyone goes, and then click and then they go, and then stop, click, and then they're kind of moving when they're not moving. If you play Final Fantasy, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, for everyone else, it's just moving together, like at the same, like when you see like sports players do this, because they're a team, right? They move at the same time. There's some cool videos on that. You look up basketball or football, like funny moments, like funny compilations. And so I walk out of the airport, and there's like this, and I'm thinking like, hey, I know where I'm going. Okay, I'm going to this dude's house, because I wanted to try to like pitch him something, which is the whole reason why I was in LA. And no, it didn't go well. I was not able to pitch him. But all this other stuff happened, so I'm happy. So then, when I was in that state, I was like, yo, I need some big black dudes. I need some like big black dudes, like the tough type. So the first one kind of shows up at the hotel. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then like I can't go up and say, are you coming? Right? That's weird. But after like 2-3 words, he stopped talking and I stopped talking. And then we were connected. It was done. We didn't have to do anything. We were completely at peace with each other. No fear, no judgment, just us. Right? And then like fast forward a few, like 10 minutes, this other black dude shows up. Okay, huge black dude, like security guard type. I'm like, yes, this is exactly what the fuck I want right now. And I'm thinking, okay, I need an Uber. Okay, I'm going to this guy's house. I'm gonna go try to talk to him, and And at this point, I'm waiting at the sidewalk. Okay, I'm at the sidewalk, and behind me there's two big black dudes, like perfectly aligned at a perfect distance from me. So let's say I'm here, one of them was there, like in the back, and the other one was there in the back. So, and they weren't talking, and I couldn't talk to them. Everything I would say, they would just ignore me, but they would stay with me. They would follow me. It was weird, man. It was fun. So, waiting for an Uber. First I tried to carpool. I was going, come on, let's see how far I can push this. But nobody stopped for me, so I called an Uber. Uber arrived. I jumped in, and then I went to the guy's house and tried to pitch him. Okay? The reason I'm coming back to him is because the first time I went, it didn't go well. So I just thought, like, maybe I should just try again. So then I went and tried again. And yeah, so I'm just going to pause the story there. Because, like I said, it did not go well. Like, I wasn't able to talk to the dude. So let's fast forward to me being in a cop car, okay? I got arrested on my way back from that place because they called the cops on me. Because they didn't want me around, but they couldn't get me to leave. Because that's how fucking powerful this is. And I'm not scared of anyone or anything, because I know that as soon as you know this, you can't use this for bad. It's physically impossible. You will kill yourself with every bad thing that you sent out, because it always comes back. It's impossible. It's impossible. Okay, so you'll teach yourself to be good by being bad. Okay, and it doesn't mean go out and like murder cats and stuff. Like, don't do that. That's stupid. Okay, you just have to think about murdering cats, and it's already done, right? It's already done in an instant. In a certain timeline of your reality, you went out and did it. So just bring that back, so you don't have to do it. Like, why the fuck would you want to kill a cat? Like, it's gross. There's blood. It's stinky. Ugh. Right? And if you're a psychopath and like you need to do these things, you will literally not need to do these things, because I'm telling you how to control the minds of the world. Okay, you won't have to go out and kill people, because you'll already have the satisfaction of killing them without the work and the hassle. Okay, this is how powerful this is. There is no flaws. There is no flaws. Okay, I know there's no flaws because every time I try to find a flaw, it hurts me. Like, it's not possible. Like, I feel like I died. I keep dying every time. So a fucking psychopath, even though you don't have feelings, you're still gonna feel this. It's impossible. It's like if you have a soul, you feel this. Okay, it's not a feeling. I don't have feelings. I lost my feelings. I gave them away. Why? Because I had to focus on doing this shit. Okay? And it also helps. When I have a feeling, I just throw it away. Feeling, throw it away. So you can throw whatever you want. If you like feelings, you can keep it. But I don't like being sad. I don't like being overly happy. I just like being in bliss. So that's what I do. Okay, so where was I? Man, I started talking about this fucking psychopath. Also, yeah, negative things will just stop your fucking train of thought. So no, I'm not going to stop anything until I'm done with this video. Okay, so look. So I'm arrested, right? I'm in the cop car, and I convinced the cop to take off my my handcuffs. I convinced the cop to take off my handcuffs, okay? Because I did nothing wrong. I'm harmless. I have nothing in my bag, and I'm not on drugs anymore. Okay? I was on half a J, like at this point it's 6 hours ago, so I'm completely sober. So I was not on drugs, and the cop complied because we were having a good time. Like I said, we're just humans having a good time, right? And if you lose it, if you fuck up, just think of me, hey, right away. Just think of me. Just think of me right away. Just think of me. Just think of me. As soon as you think of something else, think of me. Okay? And then I'm going to help you think about exactly what you need to think about. And if you've noticed, I do not tell you what to think about. Okay? My main message is be you, do what you want, or do nothing. Okay, that's my message. Do nothing. As soon as you don't want to do something, don't do it. Trust me. Trust yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it until you have to. Okay? And no, this is not procrastination. Okay? If you're doing this thing and you have a paper due, you are going to do it right away. You're not going to hesitate because of how powerful this shit is. And you see, every time I breathe like that, it's because somebody's doing this shit. Or it's somebody else who's watching this, who's going who's understanding something and who's giving me his shit. Give it to someone else. Okay, please? I need to finish this video. Okay? And yes, this does work on all timelines. The reward for this, if you do it, okay, is first of all infinite bliss. Okay? The only reason I don't have infinite bliss all the time and I have to do these fucking weird like blowouts like that is because I've decided that I'm going to be the one to kind of show you guys how to do it. Okay? And sometimes I just throw it away. Sometimes like you give me shit, I just throw it away. And I have a good support system that kind of like understands what the fuck's going on. So basically the last frontier really is death, right? We don't want death. But I'm not gonna preach that because we already died. Okay? We already died. Right? A. And now you're alive forever. You're never gonna die. Nope. A. Never. You're never gonna die. Okay? You're right. No. Right. No. Nope. Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good. Yep. I'm talking to you, personally, because I'm magical, and I know exactly who you are. No, I don't know your name, Adrian. I don't know your name, fucking Max. No, it's not Max. I know it's not Max. Okay? Listen, but Adrian, I know Adrian watched this. What's up, Adrian? Comment if your name's Adrian. Okay, so, or don't, actually. You don't have to. You can do what you want. I'll always win, and you too. Okay, and so this is the bottom line, okay? Be yourself, right? We all want to be yourself. You want to do your purpose. You want to do what you want. But the only way that you can do that is by being completely relaxed, right? Don't you know that when you're super relaxed, you feel like you're like in the zone, like you can conquer anything basically, right? It's like if you're on a date and you're relaxed, then that person's getting all nervous and oh my god, that person's so awesome, right? Just the more relaxed you are, the more you win. If everyone's relaxed, we all win. Okay, that's the secret. You win, I win, boom. Okay, and we lose until everyone doesn't know this shit. When everyone knows this shit, there's gonna be peace on earth and heaven on earth. Okay, money's gonna disappear. Money, what else is, everything, that too, all the shitty shits are gonna disappear. Okay? And especially money. Money's not gonna worry. Okay, it's gonna be equal. Everything is gonna be based on our contribution. And if you're still watching this got really fucked up, but you're here, so you're going to get through it. Okay. So let's go back to the story. Okay, it's getting kind of fucked up. So I was in a cop car. And they brought me to this station. They kept telling me I didn't do anything wrong and like I'll be fine, which I am since I'm fucking going home and I don't have a criminal record or anything. And they did take my fingerprints. Is that criminal? Maybe it is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So but they said I didn't. So maybe they did and maybe they lied. Like whatever. Sucks to be me. So look, so I get into this cop confinement place, and I'm kind of just hanging out, and basically, like it gets weird again. Like they ask me a few questions, I answer the questions, and then suddenly we just all stop talking, and then we just all start vibing. Right, we're just all having a good time. I'm not saying anything. I'm not acting weird. Like I'm just looking like where I'm looking and just doing nothing. I'm in fucking confinement. But everything around me starts getting super weird again, right? Everyone starts saying, like, dumb stuff, things that don't make sense. People are talking to each other, like, everyone's having a good time, okay? There's no bad vibes for me. Everyone's smiling at me, and we're having a good time, right? But I'm in fucking jail, which sucks. But whatever. And then they say, oh, you can leave in 30 minutes. And I'm like, okay, cool. 30 minutes go by. I say, can I leave now? And they like, oh, yeah, okay, we just have to, they did take my fucking, palm prints, okay? Oh, no, we just have to take your palm prints. And I was like, okay. Take my palm prints, sign a few papers, and, but I couldn't go. And I was like, what the fuck? Why can't I go? I didn't do anything wrong at this point. Okay, absolutely nothing wrong. The fucking people I went to go see called the cops on me because I was on their property. Okay, but obviously I had to get on their property to be able to say hi to them, like to talk to them. Okay, and I told them I would leave. They didn't let me leave and said they called the cops on me. But I didn't get a fine or anything. Okay, see how that works? I'm telling you this once again because this will not help evil people. You will not be evil. You will delete your evilness. It's not possible to stay evil with this knowledge. It's not possible. You'll just think of me all day. I promise you. That's why I don't care. Okay, so look. So then they take my fucking palm prints and they put me back into the room. Like, I don't ask, like, can I leave? Because I'm committed to this, right? Which is just, I'll wait till I'm able to leave. When they tell me I can leave, I can leave. And they never do. Next thing you know, it starts getting dark. I say, can I leave? They go, oh, no, you're gonna have to go here with me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where are we going? And then they put me in solitary fucking confinement. No lights. There was a bed and a fucking toilet and a sink. For no reason. Like, this is not even jail. I asked them, like, is this jail? They're like, no, it's not real jail. I'm like, okay. And they put me there, and they just leave me there. And I had the worst night of my life. And this is how I know all this, because that night marked my life forever, because I was trapped there, and I didn't know what to do. I couldn't call them. They were doing something really illegal. That you can't hold someone against their will when I was not on drugs, not doing anything wrong, except maybe trespassing. Like, that's the thing, but, like, the people fucking, like, kept me there, man. I wanted to leave. I just wanted to say hi and leave, and they kept me there. So, whatever, man. It's fucking trespassing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, I go to, so I'm in solitary confinement, right? For like, hours go by. I start feeling worse and worse and worse and worse. But at the same time, I start feeling better. Okay? Worse, I feel better. Because I'm doing the thing. I'm doing it to myself. I'm doing shitty things to myself. Like I say, fuck you, or you're ugly, or whatever to you. And then you have to do it. Instead, it's almost being nicer. It's like, instead of insulting someone else, you insult yourself. Then when you insult yourself, you fix it. Right? It's like, I'll do it right now. Alex, you're super ugly. No, I'm not. Okay? So, I'm already not ugly. So at the moment where I said, Alex, you're ugly, I didn't believe I was ugly. I was actually hot. Instantly. So, okay, so I'm in fucking solitary confinement, okay? This sucks. This is the worst shit ever. Like, there's no light. They controlled the light. They could turn it on and off. And that's what they did. They would turn it on, and then they would just turn it off, like, randomly. And then, like, I was trying to sleep, they would just turn it on. They were the most horrible fuckers ever. But if you do this thing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You go above it. You even like it. It's so fucked up. It's a bit, yeah. So I was in solitary confinement, right? And I'm just like, I'm fucked up. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. And I'm going to try to go to sleep, right? But that doesn't work. I try to go to sleep, and I might cause the apocalypse or the best day in the world right now. Because like I said, this affects all timeline. And I am posting this. And I am going to ask you to share this. Because you have to pass a message to as many people as possible. Okay? So, right. Yes. No. So okay. So I'm in a fucking solitary confinement. And then I'm insulting myself. Like, fuck me, Alex. Like, what the fuck? Why were you there? what are you doing there? I would hate to be there, and and I start going crazy. I think that's when I lost it. But like, I never lost touch with reality. It's like I found my reality. It's weird, man. It's like, first of all, I'm in jail, so I have no stimulus. It's just fucking nothing, right? There's just me, right? And my thoughts. And I don't like thinking, so I try to like get them away. Then more thoughts come, and they got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, until I thought of a million ways to kill myself, and like probably went through with it many times. Okay, but not in my reality. In my reality, I don't want to die. Why would you want to die? Nobody wants to die. We're not dying. We're done dying. So I told you before. We're done dying. This is cool because I know that as soon as I post this, or pretty much instantly right now, everybody knows this right now. Everybody, keep going. Just keep moving. Okay, if anything happens, like you start feeling like, ugh, just move. Do something. Even if it's just this. Okay? But the thing, so you can't do this, you'll figure it out. Just move. Just move something. Okay? So, what's next? What's next in the story? So I wake up the next morning. I finally am able to go to sleep, okay? I probably died then, like for real. I felt like I had died. Going to sleep felt like I had died. No. No. I slept. I slept really well, actually. Then I woke up, I slept again. That's the thing, you always have control over this. When you want to stop, you just stop. Okay? Look, I'm not moving. Right? But the more you move, the less it fucks up other people. So, oh shit. No, look, here's the thing for death, okay? If I die, you die as well. Okay? If you die, I die as well. So collectively, nobody can kill themselves. Okay? And if you kill yourself, you're going against this. If you do this, you will not want to kill yourself. That's what I'm saying. I'm solving everything. World hunger, money, like the gap in money, knowledge. You don't need knowledge anymore. All you need is this. Right? Like how to control people. This is what you're doing. I'm teaching you exactly how to control people. And I don't give a fuck, because as soon as you do it, that person is going to know how to do it to you. Okay? So you're going to have to find a middle point. And that middle point is the best point ever. Trust me. You'll know the lyrics to music you've never heard. You will be able to vibe to every song. Like every song you do is going to be exactly about you all the time. Like instantly. But not all the time. Like sometimes you think of like the lamp. Sometimes you think of the chicken wings. You're not thinking about the song, so the song is not about you anymore. Everything you think of becomes about you, so it's like mega manifestation, right? So if we want to like end crimes, right? We don't want crimes anymore. Well, we just end crimes. Okay, let's end crimes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, crimes are ended. Okay, but maybe not in your timeline, right? So we're trying to bring the timelines together. Okay, in my timeline, I don't know if there's crimes anymore, but I don't want there to be crimes, right? So then there's a bunch of people in all timelines, like anyway, so we're getting deep again. So the next morning, they wake me up, they say, "Are you ready to go?" I say, "Yes." They walk me out, they give me before that they give me stuff, my stuff, like my backpack I had and a jacket. And then I walk out, okay, and it's the most beautiful day I've ever seen in my life. Like the weather's perfect, like the cars are moving like perfectly, like everything, it's almost like a movie. And yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, shit's weird. Anyway, so it's a beautiful day. Everything's awesome. And then I start walking. I just walk. Like, I don't know where I'm going. My destination was the airport, because I need to catch a flight, right? But I keep walking. I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna walk. Then suddenly, it starts getting like a bit too warm. And I'm like, okay, like I'm a bit warm, like I'm gonna take off my jacket. I take off my jacket, okay? I take off my shirt, and then literally 3 seconds later, 2 cop cars whiz by, stop me in my tracks, and basically they arrest me for no reason again, right? Because I'm shirtless? No, that makes no sense, right? And literally 2 seconds after I take it off, it's like, what? And boom. And they arrest me, put me in the cop car, ask me some questions. At first I don't want to answer because I'm tripping. I'm like, why the fuck are you arresting me? And then I start answering the questions. And I answer questions. I comply with what they're doing. It's fine. We go to fuck. Where do they bring me? Oh, they don't bring me anywhere. They don't bring me anywhere. They just leave me there. But they put me in a cop car and they call an ambulance. So the ambulance comes, picks me up. I get put in a gurney and strapped down. Okay, remember, I am not violent. I'm not out of control. I was walking. Okay, I was walking and doing nothing. I was just walking. And I'm strapped down now like a fucking mental patient. And I never talked to those cops. Never talked to the ambulance people. I just answered their questions. Then they put me in the gurney. And basically I was brought to a hospital. Okay? So in the hospital, I'm gonna cut this story short. I'm in a hospital and I'm just like hanging out. And basically there's no treatment really to be made, but they kind of just like they kind of just tell me like no, like you're gonna be fine, just stay here for a little bit, like we might bring you to a psychiatric ward. I'm like, okay. For like I have no like mental issues, and I'm talking to this psychologist, right? This like psychologist on like it's like on a computer. It's a computer psychologist. It's really cool. It's like a psychologist on Skype, and like the patient can see him like on the screen that they roll in. It's kind of cool. I talked to the psychologist for literally 3 minutes. And then he said, do you think you can be discharged? I said, yeah. And that's it. Okay, so the people there were so nice. They were nice to me. Everyone was like super jolly and happy and just being themselves. They let me have a shower. They let me have a shower. And I was hanging out. Literally, that's what they wanted. They sedated me at some point because like I got a bit like restless. I started like getting up from my bed, my gurney, and one or the other, and trying to get out of the hospital because I was like, wait a minute, like at first I thought if I can do anything, maybe I can just walk out of this hospital. Okay, it's stupid. You can't do anything you want. So I just got up and tried to get out of the hospital, and then they stopped me, and then like in my bright mind, I thought that like pushing back was a good idea, which is not. It's never a good idea, and that's the whole point of this video. So they put me down, and they sedated me. They gave me some sedation, so I fell asleep. Okay, absolutely no issue with that. Like they did what they had to. I was a little bit out of control at that point, but that was the only out of control thing that happened, was me trying to like push past a wall of nurses trying to get out. Oh, now I sound crazy. Fuck. Okay, my goal is not to sound crazy, okay? I don't think I sound crazy now. And for those who know me, like, in person, you know I'm not crazy. So anyway. So then after the sedation, I wake up, like, I'm okay, right? I'm hanging out. Everything's normal. I talked to a few doctors. They say I'm good, I'm fine. They discharge me. I get discharged, I walk out. I actually take a shower before. One of the nurses actually helped me take a shower, and she gave me some creams and shampoo and all that, and then I showered. I left, and yeah, and then I had to yeah, that's the end of the story actually. I got discharged, okay, and now I'm at a hotel. my mom's actually joining me. Um, I think, I think she's joining me tonight. Maybe it's gonna be tomorrow morning because I'm not too sure about time. But she's gonna join me, and then we're gonna go back together. Which thank God, because I hate talking to security people at the airport. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just eating some chicken wings, and that's the end of the story. Okay, it's all a big story, but all based on reality. Like all the things I told you happened. Like they literally happened. And just like everything, well, this is not like everything. This is fucked up. You don't have to. As soon as you. Exactly. No matter what, either way, now it's locked in forever. So I don't mean to be creepy, and obviously, it's okay. You can just refer to me as A, and at the end of the day, A is you. Okay, you are A, not me. Okay, I would not want to bear this burden alone, and that's why I'm giving it to you. Okay, and just like everything else, I just give it. I don't want it. I don't want the responsibility of the world. I don't want anything, but it was bestowed upon me by, I don't know. Alright, I'm done. Thanks for watching.